Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. I'm your host, Jacob Tiranno, and today, more CinemaCon coverage. I'm going to be talking about Sony Pictures Presentation. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of CinemaCon coverage. If you aren't familiar and you just stumbled upon this video, let me bring you up to speed. CinemaCon is the largest and most significant convention for movie theater owners, and NATO is the National Association of Theater Owners, and in that they do each major studio does a presentation where they preview their upcoming slate. To give you some more, you click that white eye right above me, you'll be able to find all the presentations from the major studio, from Disney to Universal to Paramount, etc. And I also have done some major interviews with actresses Susan Sarandon, Vivica Fox, Jesse Eisenberg, Dave Franco, Anna Kendrick, Zac Efron, Adam Devine, and much more. Best way to do that, go to Chasing Cinema's YouTube channel, hit the playlist button or the videos button, and you'll be able to find all of that. If you hit the playlist button, look for CinemaCon 2016, you'll find all of the videos I've done on it so far. But here's a good place to start. Moving forward. Sony Pictures Presentation. A solid presentation. One that is very confident, I believe. And had some really big pieces. Now, Sony is broken into different categories, right? Like, Sony has TriStar, Sony Pictures Animation, Columbia, Screen Gems. So, we have a few different categories here, but let's hop right into it. First, we had Tom Rothman, the chairman of Sony Pictures Entertainment, come out, and he was really just kind of talking about Sony's success so far and how excited they are for the upcoming years. And he was joined by Rory Bauer, the president of Worldwide Distribution, and together they introduced two films in particular before they got into their real presentation. And that was Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, which is the new film from director Ang Lee. Now, this was a movie that looked quite interesting. It was the first time they'd shown footage to anybody. It looks like a dramatic movie about a soldier, and they were really kind of pumping up how exciting this movie is going to be without saying too much. The next thing they talked about was a movie that's coming out December 21st, and one that got everyone excited, and that is Passengers, the upcoming sci-fi film starring Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Their chemistry, who they actually were introduced on stage, came out to talk about this movie. They went off teleprompter and just improv'd their entire little thing. They were joking, they were talking. Jennifer Lawrence was being charming and funny, but you could tell that, for 15 minutes they joked around and how much chemistry they shared. So making this movie even more exciting. Passengers tells a story of this space voyage where two people wake up early during their voyage, and they spend time alone in this huge ship. I had the opportunity of meeting Chris Pratt, who was very, very polite, very, very nice. You can check out the photo right here. It was very, very cool and very, very nice of him. Very nice guy. But seeing them on stage really was the best selling point they could have done for the movie. The trailer or the clip that they showed was really good, but just watching them two on stage made me want to go see this movie because I could tell how great their chemistry is. So we moved to the Rory Bauer, who was actually hosting this event, then moved on to the TriStar section where he talked about three films and gave us quick clips of each. Baby Driver, Trainspotting 2, and Money Monster. Now, they didn't show much Trainspotting 2. I know that's going to be a lot. That's going to get people really excited. Go, ooh, blah, blah, blah. Tell us all about it, you can. Not too much, but Trainspotting fans should be quite excited. Money Monster, obviously, is going to be coming out very soon. I believe in May. So, maybe even sooner than that. I didn't write down the date, but that's obviously the new film starring George Clooney. That looks quite entertaining. And then we jumped to Sony Pictures Animation, where we had Christine Belson, the president of Sony Pictures Animation, come out and talk about Smurfs, The Lost Village, which will be an all-animated Smurfs film coming out April 7th, 2017. Just showed us a few art designs for those, no clips or anything like that. Obviously, it's still in the works. We got a little poster for the Emoji Movie, which is going to be hitting August 11, 2017. They actually talked about that they're working on an untitled nativity movie on December 8, 2017. And then we got Hotel Transylvania 3, September 21st, 2018. So we're talking way down the line. So obviously no footage for any of these. Just talking about selling points, talking and showing us art designs and design tests, things of that nature, storyboards. And then the one that probably got the biggest reaction for Sony Pictures Animation was the animated Spider-Man movie they were working on, set to release December 21st, 2018. Now, they announced this animated movie last year at CinemaCon. If you watched my coverage last year, if you had watched it, you would have known that already. But they've been running into some issues, and it's kind of been taking some time. Hopefully, this date is final, because I'm really looking forward to that. I think that movie in particular is going to be the game changer in superhero movies. Because we've gotten a lot, like DC and Marvel actually has been doing a lot of straight-to-video animation, but I think a wide-release animated Spider-Man movie will do really well. Moving on to Screen Gems. Here are some exciting movies that people are going to be quite excited for. We have Resident Evil: The Final Chapter, coming out January 27, 2017. We got a little an umbrella advertisement for that. Guys, I can't lie. Every Resident Evil movie I've seen, besides one, hasn't been very good. So I'm not going to sell you guys on that. I'm not going to lie. Underworld Blood Wars, coming out October 14, 2016. Obviously, a lot of fans of Underworld are excited that Cade is suiting up and coming back. And I think actually there it looks like it's going to be quite entertaining. And then When the Bow Breaks, a new thriller that, obviously in the same vein of No Good Deed, and kind of this thriller what's the word I'm looking for? This sexual, not romantic, this sexual, lustful thriller of obsession and things like that is going to be happening, which comes out September 16, 2016. We moved on to Columbia, which gave us The Shallows, which is going to be coming out June 24, 2016, which is a horror film that takes place in the Wata, and that's water. I don't know why I said Wata. It's a joke, if you guys never heard that. It's a bad joke, so I won't say it, but Wata is a punchline of a joke, and I'm sure if you type that in Google, you'll be able to find out the joke. Yeah, that's why I don't go in the water, guys. Watch the trailer for this movie. That's why I don't do it. Then we have Inferno, which is going to be an addition to the Da Vinci Code series with Tom Hanks, coming out October 14, 2016. And the Angry Birds film, which comes out May 20, 2016. So, we're not bringing out a lot of celebrities. They're going through their presentation a lot quick. A majority of their presentations haven't had clips or trailers or anything yet. And then all of a sudden, all this noise. Yeah, I know. And Sony Pictures was all the pictures went down, all the lights went down. It was all crazy. All of a sudden, we heard. No, that's the Batman theme song. It was Ghostbusters poster came up on screen, and the ladies from Ghostbusters came out. Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinnon, and Paul Feig all came out to talk about the upcoming movie Ghostbusters, which is probably going to be one of the biggest hits of the year for them. Huge reaction. Everyone was really excited. They did a really nice little segment there where the Ghostbusters had to come and save us. They weren't in gear, though. Unfortunately, no, they weren't all dressed up. But they came out and talked to Paul Feig, and they were all really funny because they're all really funny women. Kate McKinnon and Leslie Jones are amazing on SNL. One of the better players, some of the better players on SNL right now. Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig. Do I need to say more? Yes, I know you're like, well, I read your review for The Boss, Jake, and you weren't very kind to Melissa McCarthy. Well, it wasn't. That's not true. I wasn't not kind to Melissa McCarthy. I just wasn't kind to that movie. But I think her teamed up with Kristen Wiig and these women, Ghostbusters is going to be a blast. Of course, we got an exclusive clip for that. I've already been excited for that movie. I think the trailer looks good. I don't care what anyone says. The trailer looks fun. I'm all about that. And this exclusive clip just made me more excited. I won't give it away. I won't give it away. No, don't tell me I won't give it away. No. We also got a little clip for The Sausage Party, of course, the adult animated movie that everyone's kind of seeing on Facebook. They're like, I don't know why, but I hate those Facebook videos that have been rehashed. I forget what the term is, free booking or something along that lines, where they're like, have been transferred to go to these random accounts that like go, oh man, I thought this, they have like these little, anyway. But yeah, it's been on there where everyone's like, oh, I thought this was a kid's movie. And it's this adult movie. Looks funny. Just because it's animation doesn't mean it's going to be good. I'm not saying it's going to be bad either. I think it's an interesting way to go about animation. I think it's good that we're exploring adult animation. I just hope it's good. Then we had Anton Fuqua come out and talk about The Magnificent Seven with also Chris Pratt came out and talked about that upcoming film September 23rd. This looks good to me, guys. I'm a huge fan of the original Magnificent Seven. And I'm really looking forward to the remake and seeing how they bring this Western back to life. We also got little clippets of Jumanji, who now The Rock and Kevin Hart's name is swirling around. Life. They talked about this upcoming movie called Life and the Darktown series, but nothing too much, no trailers, nothing like you guys, like I know you guys are like, oh, what about this trailer? How did it look? Tell me everything. Well, there's not really much of that going on. There was more just like, we have this going on, and there were like little logos for each movie. But the whole Sony presentation kind of summed up with what I consider some of the biggest news from CinemaCon. We had the chairman of Sony Pictures Entertainment, Tom Rothman, yes, I'm reading notes, came out and was like, we're going to talk to upcoming Spider-Man, because they announced new Spider-Man last year, if you would have watched that video. And they were like, we're going to talk to Tom Holland, who's at the Civil War premiere right now. And they tried to Skype him on the computer, and of course it didn't work. It all broke out, and then lo and behold, Tom Holland used transportation, or some sort of transporting device, because he was there. At first he was on the screen, and then he was on stage. Don't know how he did it. Came out on screen and was like, here guys, we're going to show you clips of Civil War. He's like, I snuck some footage over, snuck the tapes over, so here's some clips. And we got to see some clips of Civil War, well, at least his involvement in Civil War, which, that's all I'll say. And then we were talking more about his adventure in becoming Spider-Man, which concluded with them introducing the title, the official announcement for the upcoming Spider-Man film, Spider-Man Homecoming, which has multiple meanings. The homecoming of the character, the real takeaway, like, this is it, guys. Third time's a charm. And then, of course, Homecoming is obviously a high school dance where Peter Parker is a younger character. He's going to be in high school, so I'm sure that's going to be playing a part of it. But I think it's really meant for more of the homecoming of the character. And that's about it from Sony Pictures, guys. A solid presentation, but not super filled with trailers and celebrities like Warner Brothers is. If you haven't seen, you can click right here. But still entertaining nonetheless. Guys, if you want to see more of these videos, go to my Chasing Cinema YouTube channel, explore, click these white eyes all above. They'll take you to all other white eyes. When I say white eye, it's the information button. You just click a bunch of links up down. They'll bring you to more stuff. But the best way to follow everything that I do is hit that subscribe button right down there. You'll never miss a review, an update, movie news, whatever I'm doing, interview. Those are all available to you. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you slap a like on it for me and let me know that you appreciated watching this video and I did a good job. Also, down here in the comment sections below, why don't you, if you have any questions or you want to talk about anything, you could go ahead and shoot me a comment. Sorry guys, getting late, kind of loopy. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I have a new puppy that I have to go attend to now because she's barking up a storm. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the video. My name is Tiranno, and please continue chasing cinema.